Hello, I'm going to take you through how to run a quote on American Senior Benefits Quoting Tool. When you sign on your dashboard, you will see that you have the following products to quote: hospital indemnity, Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, and final expense. So for demo purposes, we are going to run a Medicare supplement quote. I would hit Run Quote under Medicare Supplements. It will then take me to the page where I'm going to enter in my client's zip code to start. It's going to populate that city and the state as well as the county. I can change the age, the gender, the tobacco status, and then also the plan type. I can choose a future effective date and apply a household discount if I would like. I would just hit Get Quote. It's then going to bring up all the plans that are available in the particular area. You're going to see some information about the plan as far as the monthly rate goes. You'll see the household discount if there is one, a policy fee, and a little bit of information about the particular carrier, as well as how many years it's been in the market, the AM Best rating, the S&P rating. It's also going to tell you whether it's what type of rate type it is, so whether it's attained age or community rated. It's also going to tell you the rating class. So within this view, you can adjust it a couple of different ways. One, if you just wanted to see all of the plans without all the extra information, you would just uncheck mark your expand quote so you see the entire list. If you wanted to apply any household discounts, you would then check mark this apply discounts, and then you will see how the rate is going to change. Having this little asterisk here tells you that that household discount is being applied. If I wanted to change it to an annual rate instead of monthly, I can do so by check marking annual rate. We also have some market analytics for each of the carriers. So we're going to have the age increase history, the rate adjustment history, which is the increase history. So if they took any type of rate adjustments on that block of business, it would appear here with the amount. We also have the market data that comes directly from the NAIC. So the lives, the premium, the loss ratios, and the market share at a national and a state level. If you have any clients who have any type of health conditions that you are wondering if it's going to appear on the application or not, we also have a feature in which you can select the condition over on this left-hand side here, App Health Questions. All I would do is I would enter in the condition. So if my client had a stroke, I would select stroke, and it's going to let me know whether or not that is going to come up on the application. So I can see here for this Liberty Bankers plan, if my client had a stroke, it's going to be a 2-year look back on that application. Let's say your client is kind of in between a couple of plans and not quite sure which one that they would like to go with. You can always send this information out. You can print it out. You can save it as a PDF, and you can also export the raw data file in an Excel form. Maybe there are 2 plans that your client is interested in. Let's say, for example, this GTL and the Liberty Bankers plan. All I would do is I would select those 2 plans, so then they turn green. And then up in my left-hand corner here, I have compare quotes where I see those 2 plans side by side. I would just select on the compare quotes, and I can see these 2 plans side by side. From there, I can print it out, or I can also export it to a PDF. If I wanted to go back to my main dashboard here and maybe run another quote, I would select Final Expense, and I would hit Run Quote. With Final Expense, we have a couple of different options here. So I'll go ahead and start by entering the zip code as well as the city and the state and the county would appear. I can type in the age, the gender, and the tobacco status. And then as far as running a quote, we have a couple of different options here. We can run it for a face value amount. We can also run it as a monthly rate. So if your client only has $50, you can run a quote for all the plans that are $50 and less that you can get them into. And also the product type. So we can switch from different product types from graded to level to single pay. So we'll go ahead and start with a level benefit here and hit Get Quote. So the same thing would appear. All of the different plans that are available for your client will appear on this main page here. You will see the monthly rate as well as if there are any annual fees. You can decide whether or not you want to apply that annual fee to the monthly rate by just making sure that this apply fees is either checkmarked or unchecked marked depending on how you'd like to quote your client. Also, it's going to tell you what type of plan it is, the parent company, the years in the market, the type of underwriting, and also the rating class. Same conditions that you can add in here to the health question. So if your client does have a particular condition, you can select it and it is going to tell you whether or not that is going to be on the application. And you do have the same options of how you'd like to export this. You can print it off or you can also save it as a PDF. To quickly change the quote if need be, you always have the quote up here at the upper top. So if you did want to change the face value, once you get started here, you can always type in that face value and quickly change it and hit Get Quote. You can also change the product type. So in this case, if I wanted to change my product type to a single pay, I would just select the single pay, the face value, and then also hit Get Quote. So we can really quickly change that type of quote that we are running. So now this is going to tell me what my rate is here and what that annual fee is, and what type of underwriting it is. So it's very quick and easy way to go ahead and change your face values, change the type of plan that you want to change it to. You can always go back here to your dashboard anytime you want to change a product and run a quote. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to your upline for more information.